I'm kind of tired and out of it because I had my second radiation a couple hours ago. And, okay, so I made a vlog after the first radiation and said that I felt fine. But then, like 2 hours later, or like an hour later, I started to feel really tired and irritable, probably from being too tired, from not enough sleep the past 2 nights. And the radiation can make you really tired. And I was also getting nauseous, which doesn't help anything either, because nausea is like, I hate nausea. And also being hungry and nauseous and tired is like terrible. But so I did my second radiation, and I got some Kytril before that, which is anti-nausea medicine. I got that this morning too, and you're not really supposed to have it twice in 12 hours, but because I'm getting such a strong dose of radiation, they said it was okay. So, but Kytril is like really strong stuff. But I got Kytril, and then when I was in the radiation, I was feeling like queasy, and I had to stop for a minute and sit down and like hold my knees to my chest to let my stomach muscles completely relax, because standing in that chair is like my muscles are getting all shaky and tired, and I'm being nauseous on top of that is just miserable. So I sat down for a minute and drank some water and got a mint, and then we did it again, and then I was so ready to get out of there, because before you can start the radiation, they have to like take an x-ray of you and make sure that you are in the right position for it, because they want to block my lungs and make sure that the lung blocks are in the right place and everything. And so they take an x-ray, and then they have to develop that and see if it's right, and that takes like 5 minutes. So I'm standing in that same position for 5 minutes waiting on them. And then I stand there while they adjust the thing I'm standing on. And then I gotta do the 10 minutes of radiation, which doesn't sound like a lot, and I was expecting it to be like 30 minutes. But it's a long time when you feel like crap and you don't want to be there. So I was really happy for today's radiation to be done. And so I'm back in the room, and because it's the first time I had some nausea afterwards, this time I asked for something else on top of the Kytril, just like earlier today, to make me be extra not nauseous. So they gave me Ativan, which I've never had Ativan. I hear it's pretty strong. They gave it to my mom yesterday, and she said it about knocked her out. Like, it makes you feel woozy and loopy, and I don't like feeling that way, but I might take that over nausea. But she put it in my line really slow to prevent me from feeling all loopy. And I don't really feel loopy, I just feel kind of out of it a little bit, like my eyes feel heavy, and I don't really want to get up and do anything. And I haven't been drinking enough water, and I think that they're a little bit not happy with me about that, because I'm not hooked up to any IV, like fluids, so I need to be drinking my water, and I just haven't felt like it, because I've felt kind of queasy, and I don't know. So whenever I'm able to, I'm just going to drink a bunch of water. Also, I'm hungry, but I don't really know what I want. I want like nothing to do with this cafeteria food. Oh my gosh. Just thinking about it can make me nauseous. So, hopefully Zach will be here soon. I don't know. I'm watching Turner Classic Movies. I think it's like the black and white movies, which they seem weird until you watch them. Like the way that people talked back then, the way they treated each other, it's just way upscale compared to what we do now. The way they dress, the way they think of themselves, the way they present themselves, it's all so wonderful. It's really good. So I gotta do more radiation in the morning, and then that evening again, and then another morning, and then another evening, and then I'll be done with radiation. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna take a nap or not. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna eat or not. But I'm glad that they have like an arsenal of of meds they can give for different things you're feeling. Yeah, because no one likes to feel pukey, especially me. I used to have really, really bad OCD about like germophobic OCD, and because of throw up viruses. That's what caused it. And like I'm not like that now. I really, really do not want to get that virus or get sick. And God has been so wonderful with His grace and mercy, where I have not been sick at all since I've been diagnosed. Even though I went through pretty rough treatments during the cold and flu season, and it didn't even touch my house, my family, or Zach, which Zach counts as my family. But we did not get sick at all, and churches that I know like pass around sickness, but it always goes over me and us, and I'm so thankful for that. He's really protected me from a lot of sickness that has been around us, and He knows my heart. He knows that I don't want that, but so I don't want to be super germophobic again, even though what they're saying now that I have to do kind of sounds like how I used to be when I was super like germ conscious and super germophobic, like to the extreme. Like now they're telling me I have to be that way, but my heart isn't that way anymore. I mean, like I need to protect myself now because I'm, more vulnerable, I guess. I don't want to speak that over me either, but I want to be healthy, and He has done an immaculate job so far at keeping all that stuff away from me. I think this cancer thing, like, God doesn't give cancer, but I think there is a greater purpose in this somehow. I know that I've changed a lot during it, and people around me have changed a lot from it. And people who say that they never even say that they're gonna pray for me. And they let me know that they don't pray, but they're gonna pray for me. Like, that means something. I want to be whatever I'm supposed to be for whoever I'm supposed to be it to. God works all things together for our good to those who love Him. Remember that.